Hello everybody, a little bit of an update on my resin tests, and that is that I have sanded the block today, or at least I've sanded a big part of it, and I'm about to clean it because I need to see if it's going to be left with sanding marks or not. Part of the reason why is because I'm sort of doing another side project which I'm not recording because I don't want to show what I'm actually doing, but basically it's a address nameplate, so I can show this piece and the other piece has got an address on it, so that's why I'm not showing that. But the idea is that I've cleaned these pieces of wood up, and I haven't done the carving on this, that was previously done, but I have sort of cleaned it all out, and I'm hoping to lay some resin in there. So because I was sanding them today, led me to be able to sand this as well. So I am literally about to clean it, but I just wanted to show on here. What I've noticed is that the resin has kind of soaked sort of a little streakily into the wood there, which is interesting. Now, on this blue arrow, I think it was, or this blue carving bit that I did, I think I kind of did a quick coating of the clear resin, but obviously I didn't let it dry or anything, so it's done it as well on there, but nowhere near as much. So as I look at all of the bits, it does kind of look like it has sort of soaked sideways, so I do need to, and probably I probably will need to in future pre-resin like that carved bit. Anyway, like I said, I'm about to give this a clean, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a clean with some white spirits, which hopefully should clean it up enough that yeah, sorry, it should clean it up enough that I'll be able to see if it's going to need, or if it's left sanding marks. Now, for this piece and this piece, I've only actually sanded half of it down quite a bit, and the rest I've not done fully because of the possibility of hand sanding. I used a rotary sander, an orbital sander, so it's possible that the orbital sander might leave marks, but hand sanding it may not. We shall have to wait and see. But to be fair, it's actually looking like it's not left marks. Okay, that's actually come up quite nice. Okay, that is very interesting. That. Okay, it has got some marking on it. Try and give it a dry. Okay, so interesting. It has got some markings on it, and it does look, it's kind of gone a little dull. Now let's try my super fine sander on this. I'm not too worried about these bits because of them being more raised up. What you might be able to see even more now is how it's sort of spread out sideways a little bit. So once I'd applied the white spirits, it did actually look lovely and clean and shiny. But as soon as it sort of dried up, it went a little bit sort of, what's the word? I was going to say misty looking. Now it could be that it would need some oil or something on it. Yeah, so again, so applying the white spirits, it's like, it's kind of gone lovely and shiny. But we'll see what happens as it dries, because I've got a feeling it might go a little bit misty again. And basically one of the reasons for me checking this out now, and also checking the sanding on it and how this comes up, is because, for example, with this, I am going to have to apply clear resin to this and the other piece that I need to do, because if I don't, when I apply a coloured resin, which I think I'm going to go for a black, it's going to seep into all of any cracks that it can see, and I'm actually sort of leaning towards on, so I don't want to show the address, but so whereas here this is a front face, there's cracks here, and actually applying the resin sort of onto there as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, well these at the moment have not gone as dull. Let's see what happens when I give them a wipe. Interesting, it would appear that it is going a bit misty when I dry it. Maybe it's just this paper towel. I'm intrigued. I've got an old, this is an exterior oil which I found in my dad's workshop. And I was really hoping that it was a brand new tin. But looking at this solid coating of oil here, it's kind of gross. See if I can pull it out. And that basically means that air has got into this, which is not good. I could do with into. That's quite annoying. I really did think that that was a brand new tin. And it really isn't. But so I had planned on using this, but unless I am extremely lucky and there's a nice old layer of, or a nice old coating of oil in there, not coating but underneath this solid cap. It's quite disgusting, this. Because it's oil, it's fucking slippy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go and get a new tin, but excuse me, but for the purposes of my little test here, that is rather disgusting. Let's see if we can get a bit of this poured out, because I think it's going to be, it's all pretty much going to be going in the bin anyway. Oh, that is gross. Yeah, that is definitely not what it's meant to be like. Oh, it's disgusting. Things, I've got a feeling that this is the same oil that my mother used on the kitchen table. But anyway, what I want to do is I just want to test what happens, even though this oil is off, basically. I just want to see what it's going to do to the oh, it stinks. Yeah, I wanted to see what it does to the stain. Oh, that is absolutely fucking disgusting. Oh, there's a chance I can pour it back in. Okay, that's gone badly wrong. Oh no. Oh, that is gross. It's like watching something like this shit. Okay. Well, I now know that I'm going to need to get some exterior oil for this. Oh dear. So I'm lucky that that actually didn't just fucking leak everywhere when I brought it here. Oh. Right, okay, so what has it done to to these. Still a little hazy. Interesting. I'll have to see what happens to them after giving them a bit of time to dry up, and we'll see what happens.